Welcome to the Population Genetics Fish Pond from Virtual Biology Lab. Please click Run Experiments to begin the activity. You will see that you have a koi pond filled with koi that have different traits. You have an experimental design panel where you can control the population demographics as well as the evolutionary parameters. We will not be changing the population demographics in today's activity. You will, however, change the evolutionary parameters based on the instructions you receive. Notice that you can control the rate of migration, mutation, the genotype relative fitness, which determines if natural selection is occurring within the population, and assortative mating, which determines if sexual selection will occur within the population. You will be instructed to change one of these parameters at a time. In order to increase the value, press the up button. To drop it, press the down button until you have reached the value you have been instructed to use. To observe the effect, click the To Data button. Notice that the original proportion rates were around 0.5 for each of the alleles. Allow the generations to reach 60. To speed up this process, press the double right arrow button. Watch the generation numbers and also notice the trends and change on the graphs which show population size, genotype proportions, and allele proportions. All this information can also be found on the table. After reaching 60 or more generations, pause your data collection. Look at the proportion in the allele frequencies and record changes to this in your assignment. Before you begin the next simulation or the change to the evolutionary parameters, you will need to refresh your page. This will reset all the information back to the way it was at the beginning of the activity. Just return by clicking Run Experiment. Then set the parameters as instructed, go to the data, and then speed up the process and watch how the allele frequencies change until you reach 60 generations. Pause, record your data, and then refresh the page again to continue collecting the information for today's activity.